Hi friends, so today's tutorial is on this look right here. I also just wanted to apologize quickly for the not so great lighting in this video. I'm starting off with my NYX Photo-Loving Primer, just dotting that all over my face and then blending it in. Next I'm taking the Nars Tinted Moisturizer, which is actually a little bit too light for me right now, because you know, your girl got a little bit of a tan over the summer, and I'm mixing that with the Maybelline BB Cream just to darken it up a little bit. I'm just dotting that all over my face, and then I'll blend it in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Next I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, just covering my dark circles and just dotting it over any little imperfections I may have. Now I'm taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay 24-hour waterproof brow mousse in rich brown, just doing my brows how I always do them. If you are new to my videos and you don't know how I tend to always do my brows, I take a skinny angled brush. I think this one actually came with the Tarte brow mousse, and I underline my brow first, starting with the tail and then the front part. And then I line the top part of the tail and then the front part, and then I fill them in with a thicker angled brush. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just brushing it through my brows to set everything in place. Now I'm taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just blending that all over my lid with my ring finger. While I let the eye primer sit for a little bit, I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette with the Nars Ita Brush, the lightest shade in the palette and the darkest shade in the palette, mixing them and blending that in for my contour. Generally, I place the product with the brush first, and then I blend it out using up and down and circular motions. Next, on an angled brush, I'm taking the Sephora Collection Divergent palette from when the first Divergent movie came out, and I'm just taking the bronzer and the blush in that palette and mixing them together. Sometimes I like mixing the bronzer with the blush because I find that it just blends a little bit more seamlessly into the contour shade. Next I'm taking the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette, and with a flat shader brush I'm taking the brow bone color as well as the eyelid color, mixing them together and just blending that all over my eyelid. Next I'm taking the crease color from that palette and just blending it on the outer half of my eyelid. Next I'm taking a fluffy crease brush and the Tarte Tartelette palette. I'm using the second shade in the first and third rows, mixing them together and just swiping that into my crease and blending back and forth. Next, taking the same two shades on a smaller dense brush, I'm just blending that under my eye to give the eye a more complete look. Now I'm taking the Tarte Tarteist Gel Eyeliner on the brush that it came with, and I'm just going to do a simple but bold wing. After curling my eyelashes, I'm taking the Lancôme Mascara Base Primer. I'll have the name in the bottom bar, and I'm just sweeping that through my lashes, and then after that I'm taking the Maybelline by Great Lash Impact Mascara, sweeping that through my lashes. Now I'm taking the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara and just sweeping that into my lower lashes. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dipped Glow Kit, mixing all 4 shades and just sweeping that onto my cheekbones in a sort of C shape to above my eyebrow. I do a little bit on my chin and down the bridge of my nose. Now taking a small flat shader brush, I believe this is the MAC 239, and taking those same highlight shades and placing them under my brow bone as well as my inner corner. Now taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette again with a pencil brush, and taking the lightest contour shade in the palette and just contouring my nose a little bit. After cleaning off my lips of any lip balm or maybe some tinted moisturizer I've gotten on there, I'm taking the No Cosmetics No Lip Liner clear lip liner and outlining the outside of my lips. Now I'm taking the MAC lip liner pencil in Whirl and lining my lips as well as filling them in. After lip liner, I'm taking the MAC Matte Finish Lipstick in Velvet Teddy and applying that on my lips. And then I'm taking Honey Love and placing that on the center. Going back with highlight on that same small shader brush as before, I'm highlighting my Cupid's bow. And then going back with the fluffier brush I used on my cheekbones, I'm highlighting my shoulders as well as my collarbones. Now I'm taking a big fluffy powder brush and just blending my body highlight out. So that is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.